Welcome back, United fans. My name is Chris Walker, and I am running tonight's show. This is the State of United, a podcast on the Seek and Strike Network covering all things New Mexico United. Tonight, we have a special type of show. We're doing a live stream. I'll be manning the helm alone tonight. Host Cole Cottrell is there live at the UNM Stadium watching the Open Cup. Patrick is over at his in-laws, and he's watching the game by phone. So I decided, since I was going to be home tonight, that I would jump on here. I know the game is already underway. I've been watching it. It is currently 1-1. United found a score by way of an own goal from the Cruisers FC. And, of course, Cruisers FC did mount up a little steam and found a goal to equalize. Now we're currently at 1-1. With 20 minutes into the match. And so I'm here to kind of add a little extra color. So if you don't want to listen to the other dudes, you can listen to some local supporters who typically cover the team week to week. So yeah, I'm here. Jump in the chat, leave your comments. I'll be reading them live online. And we are live. So it's the first live stream of the year. Normally we will record during the week, and then we put it up on the pod. Once again, our podcast is called The State of United, and that is both on Apple and Spotify audio format. And if you want to watch the video, we also have a Patreon, which you can join as a free member, catch all the video. If you wanted to support us, much appreciated. We'll probably split that 3 ways, and eventually we'll be able to grab a beer together. Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing tonight. We'll be watching Open Cup if you're watching it, so you can chat with me, keep me company. So I think the thing that's interesting right now is coming into this match, I really wanted to know what the first 15 minutes was going to look like for United. I know in the match they played against Oakland, they had gotten scored on in the first 5 to 6 minutes, and then it was just no scores from United until the 81st minute, or sorry, 82nd minute. So tonight, one thing that is checked off of our watch list was what was the first 15 minutes going to look like. So we saw United score, obviously an own goal, not quite the way we wanted it, but who's complaining, right? To be honest. Who's complaining? Zico Bailey with the Rocket. Speaking of Zico Bailey, getting a call up to the Philippines national team. It's going to be shipping out here soon. Play a very crucial match to be able to qualify for the Asia Cup in 2027. That's amazing. In goal tonight for United, Raiko Arozarena. We'd probably see him tonight as an opportunity with Shakes Shakes obviously being the number 1 keeper for the team. How you liking Raiko Arozarena so far? Hey, thanks for watching. Drop me a hello in the chat. Let me know who you are, what you're thinking of the game so far. I'll share all your comments. United with like a back 4 out of possession. Oh man, Cruisers put a nice little rope over the top of the bar there. Shout out to Cole Cottrell and Patrick Baca and Veronica Zavala. Shout out to all three of you. I forgot how fun it is to live stream. Always being at the games. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for popping in and watching this. Moving into the 25th minute. Score even. United quickly transitioned back into the attacking half, trying to push forward. Cruisers mounting steam. Oh, Rosarina gathers. Okay, United on the front foot. Rennick's looking good. Mm. Let's talk about Rennick's. In the preseason, Rennick's got a chance to attend the. I got a chance to attend the preseason presser. We learned that Rennick's, he came to us from a top flight in Finland. He was looking for a change for him and his family. So his agent had a bunch of different selections, and New Mexico United was one of them. So he said, "Okay, let's do it." Simple as that. And Renix is here in New Mexico. And of course, Renix got the first goal for United to open the season last week against Oakland. He was fed in a square ball from Jake LaCava, who had just entered the game, like literally like a minute before. LaCava chased down a ball he put out far and wide, fed it into Renix, and Renix was able to get a one-timer and put it in the back of the net. So Renix already, opened his account, and he's looking for a second. This is the Open Cup match between New Mexico United and Cruisers FC. Cruisers FC is from Modesto, California. I spent some time out there before I moved to New Mexico. Lived out there for about 7 years. Went to college out there. I was saying in our preview episode on that's up there on Spotify and Apple that Modesto, California, little facts there. Besides the fact that they're in Central California, if you like almonds, oh man, it's like an almond hotbed out there. And if you're a person that likes your adult beverage, home of E and J Gallo, and also $2 Chuck, a nice little $5 wine that competes with a lot of $30 and $40 wine. Um, it's actually interesting that Charles Bronson's $2 Chuck is owned by uh, the president of Franzia, the box wine company. Just little tidbits about Modesto, California. They probably got a pretty bomb taco truck scene too, actually, and if you fancy heavy metal, Modesto, California definitely has a nice little heavy metal scene that usually kind of stems up and down Central California, going into Fresno, Bakersfield, going back up to the Bay Area, Oakland, San Jose, San Francisco specifically. So we have a stoppage of play. Cruisers FC had a player that was down. Approaching 30 minutes into this match, score still 1-1. New Mexico on the board early by way of an own goal by Cruisers FC. Though Cruisers FC would respond right around the 15-minute mark and find a goal off of the boot of Mumba. Oh, man. Renix is off the pitch. I was just talking about him. So Greg Hurst is on the pitch tonight. I didn't actually see him in the announced lineup. Surprise, surprise. The magic of Open Cup. You can hear the United supporters hyping out the Somos Unidos chants. It's great. Hmm. Just past the 30-minute mark. The substitution has been made. Justin Renix off the pitch. Greg Hurst on the pitch. Cole was saying on the podcast this week that he wanted to see more with Greg Hurst, wanted to see him just kind of be a little bit more clinical on the finish. Greg Hurst sometimes has the tendency to put the ball on both boots before getting it off. So let's see what Greg Hurst does tonight. See if he has a chance to really kind of finish. United bringing the ball up in the back of the net. I think that was Nico Hamalayan. Lacava's like the man of the hour, man. So much speed, so much savagery. See if he can create a chance tonight. United supporters in the background chanting for "They want the smoke." Might as well get a picture of things going on right now. Excellent. Grady Gilchrist, 19-year-old, in for New Mexico United. Nava with the check. Ooh, Christian Nava went for it. Big foot from outside the 18. Could have been nice if that would have got the bounce. United gathers. Cruisers send the ball out front, able to pull it down. United trying to step in with the tackle. "35 minutes gone past on the clock. United in possession. Zico puts it forward. Ball out far wide. The keeper for Cruisers comes down to squelch that effort. Goal kick for Cruisers FC. Commentary speaking about the fact that New Mexico United's got 74% possession. That's atrocious. That needs to be a second goal. Let's go. United's going up. Ball's up front. Nava trying to shake a defender. Ball's now switching to the other side of the pitch. Ball sent back to Raiko or Rosarina. Zico with the ball. Passes to Vargas. Nava's got it on the left wing. Or rather, doesn't have it. Oh, the second goal has broke in. Grady Gilchrist off the left wing. The nice curler. So nice. Gets the pass off the left foot, drains it off the keeper's fingers, rolls in the goal. Grady Gilchrist opens his account for the first team. New Mexico United New Mexico United now leading 2-1. In the 38th minute, Grady Gilchrist, shout out to you. Shout out to Dooley Gilchrist. Hey, good night. New Mexico United on the front foot again, looking for a third goal. Now possession kind of makes more sense, right? United's going to have 74% possession. You got to have at least 2 goals, maybe even 3 at this point. Nava with the ball. United building up from the back. Vargas with the ball. Past to Zico. Nava with the ball. Nava's bringing the ball around the right side of the pitch. United trying to cause an overload, mainly playing on the right side of the pitch. Ball's up. Gilchrist passes over to Vargas. Emelian's got the ball. Gilchrist with the ball on his foot. Let a man score a goal. He'll get confident, look for a second one. Grady Gilchrist looking for that brace, and I don't blame him. 41 minutes has gone by, just getting close to the halftime. United back on the attack. United trying to see if they can find a third goal before the half. Now everyone wants to score. Everyone wants to score that third goal. That confidence is building. Archimedes got to get back on side. He's certainly very off. Not a bad game. United supporters in good spirits. Chants are flowing. Colin Wilkerson making his debut. He's on a 25-day contract for United. He was one of the trialists. Good to see him out there on the pitch. He's out there with Nico Hamalayan and Will Seymour. Zico Bailey. Vargas tries to peer through. Ball's up. United does everything they can to keep that one back in possession, trying to not allow Cruisers to get a spark before the half. We just crossed the 44th minute. United up 2-1, leading over Cruisers FC for the first round of the Lamar Hunt Open Cup, live at the UNM Soccer Complex in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm Chris Walker, your host of the State of United podcast. You can find us on Apple and Spotify. And we also do have a Patreon if you want to watch the videos. We also do more than just cover New Mexico United. We also cover all of the women's soccer teams in New Mexico, collegiate soccer teams, rather. So you will find us later on this year talking about the likes of New Mexico Lobos, New Mexico State Aggies, Eastern New Mexico Greyhounds, New Mexico Highlands Cowgirls, and even University of Southwest um, Mustangs. That show is called The Enchanted 11, and that covers the 5 women's collegiate soccer teams in New Mexico. 6 minutes of stoppage time for this first round, not bad. Goal kick for Cruisers FC. Welcome to the show. Thanks for watching. Player down for New Mexico. Oh, but he's up. Rosarena's come up out of his box, playing a part in the melee. Oh, Cruisers FC able to intercept and get on the front foot. Oh, but he lost that one out of bounds. He's definitely wishing he had that back. United up 2-1. Oh, Cruisers FC still trying to make the most of the stoppage time. Goal kick for Cruisers FC. Ball's up in the air. United trying to duel to bring it down, gain possession. Cruisers FC with the ball. Oh, Cruisers FC finds a second goal. It's Mumba. He's got a brace. That was a nasty goal. Straight in the back of the net. Ooh. It's 2-2. It's stoppage time still. The first round of the Lamar Hunt Open Cup 2026 edition. Rosarena didn't stand a chance. Didn't jump, though, also. Mumba of Cruisers FC played with San Jose in the MLS Next Pro. What do you know? It's 2-2. Grady Gilchrist with the ball again. Ball's out. United needs to get on that. This one's going to be a high score, probably. Oh, no. Dangerous. Cruisers FC finding a little momentum these final minutes of the stoppage time of the first half. Hey, welcome to the stream. Throw a chat in there. United with the ball, bringing it up. Rosarina giving it over to this one equalized again. 2-2. We're almost at the end of the first half. Oh, Gilchrist tries to put another one out there. Gilchrist has got a nice little whip of a curler, whether it's a cross or whether it's a shot. This one's probably going to wind down in a moment. Yep. First half is over. Score is 2-2. New Mexico United and the Cruisers FC of Modesto, California. This one has been kind of a very involved game. From the very get-go, New Mexico United was on the board first, of course, being gifted an own goal by Cruisers FC, but then Cruisers FC's Mumba would respond, finding a goal in the 15th minute, able to equalize. Then, of course, Academy product Grady Gilchrist finds the second goal with a nice curler, nice hook of a shot that goes directly into the goal. Puts the black and yellow up 2-1. Then, of course, Mumba does find the second goal for his side, bagging a brace in this first half. He puts a nice rope in past Raiko Rosarina. So this one is currently sitting at 2-2. It's at halftime now. I'm Chris Walker, your host of the State of United, and this is a special Open Cup Livestream. So, what do you think of the game so far? Put your comments in the chat. Definitely a special shout out to my co-host Cole Cottrell and Patrick Baca, and our producer Veronica Zavala. Wish you guys could be on tonight. So this one's been pretty good. There's some things I'd love to see in the second half from United. I think the first 15 minutes is critical. Obviously, they've got to come out back on the front foot again. They've got to get some of that momentum back. That'll be critical to see how they perform in the first 15 minutes. With a high number of possession like that, it only really says that they've got to continue to put goals in the back, because at the end of the night, you're sitting with 65% possession and you've got 2 or 3 goals to show for it. I'd say with this team that it may be good enough currently, but only being a few matches into the year. But high possession's got to equal like more goals at this point if that's what you're choosing to do. But if you're going to give the ball up, once you get up maybe another score or two, let Cruisers FC then try to do what they can with the ball. Just seems like the right thing at that point. Welcome in. This is the State of United's Open Cup live stream. I'm your host, Chris Walker. Let me know what you think of the game so far. Let me know what you think of the game so far. Mm. 2-2. Let's see if I can get a couple of guests on this show. Couldn't get it to him. Currently 2-2 for this first round of the 2026 Lamar Hunt Open Cup. Let's look over some stats here. Pull up FOTMob, see what it's got to say. See what's happening in this one. So just looking at some stats here, kind of filling the time while we've got about 8 minutes until the second half. United with 78% possession. 19 total shots, 6 on target. I think that number's definitely got to improve. Cruisers FC with 22% possession, 7 shots, 4 on target. I mean, you can kind of see already right there the contrast of it. While United has more shots, Cruisers FC have definitely been a bit more on the mark, so to say. I think that's about pretty accurate. Let's see what else we got here stat-wise. United with 347 accurate passes. Cruisers FC with 67. See that right there that number always gets me. United passes a lot. They honestly have the spaces either very tight or just ultimately Cruisers FC just knows how to stand in the half marks, because United's passing about 5 times as much as Cruisers FC. I mean, 347 to 67, they need to adjust that. That's just way too much rotation. Corners, United's have 4 corners on the night. That's Cruisers FC have not had any corners. 6 block shots for United. And look, the tail of the tape, we can't complain about United taking 19 shots. Usually it's under 10 if they're taking shots. So love to just see more on the mark if that's the case. So total passes, United with 392, Cruisers FC with 109. It's just drastic. It doesn't make any sense. I think that we don't need to see that much rotation in the second half. Again, it's one thing to be conquering possession, but if you're not turning over goals from it, you have to ask yourself, you need to do more with less. United's passed more in the opposite in the Cruisers half, which is cool. I mean, 216 times, but that right there just kind of speaks to the fact that while they are trying to go forward and not necessarily build out of the back as much, that they need to be able to cut that number in half, I feel. So maybe it's just about not getting hung up in the middle of the final third as much. We see 112 passes in the final third right there. So that clearly is pretty evident on what's happening. A lot of passy right there. Going to some defensive numbers, Cruisers FC really just kind of leading the tail there. 12 tackles to United's 4. So, Cruisers completely just dominant defensively from what we've seen in the time that they've had the ball. Not, like I said, not a lot of possession. So they've done a lot more out of possession work. 7 interceptions, 6 blocks, 8 clearances. Right now, FOTMob's got a rating of 8.99 for Ariel Mumba. Rightfully so. He's got a brace on the night. He's kept his team in it at every step of the way. Welcome to the live stream. Halftime's almost over, and we'll be getting into the second half with your score 2-2. New Mexico United and Cruisers FC from Modesto, California. Hmm. Mm. Boys were firing shots tonight. Hmm. Second half is underway. Second half underway. New Mexico 2, Cruisers FC 2. Might as well get comfortable. Cruisers with a free kick just outside the 18. The wall set up. Oh, a Rose Arena with the high claim. Colin Wilkerson. Wonder what we'll see the second half. Cruisers FC goalkeeper puts the ball in the air. This one's up in the air. Interested to see what substitutes are going to be in the second half. United pushing forward. The throw in there. Vargas shifting over. United with the ball, trying to. It's kind of just the story of their possession. There's just way too much possession, though. 70%, 78% possession. It's a lot. Ball sent back to Raiko Arozarena. I'll just be saying Arozarena at this point, but ball put up for front and wide. The call was offside for New Mexico. Hey, we've got to wish a happy birthday to our co-host, Cole Cottrell. I've been saying Cottrell all night. I know. Got to wish a happy birthday to Cole, though. This one's still tied up 2-2. New Mexico United trying to find that third goal. This is the first round of the 2026 Lamar Hunt Open Cup. I'm your host, Chris Walker, from the State of United, the podcast that covers all things New Mexico United. We're on Apple and Spotify. Definitely follow the podcast. I've got to plug my computer in. Imagine that. And successful. We just dropped an episode a couple days ago. Was our post-match reaction from the match between New Mexico United and Oakland Roots. United didn't win their season opener. They lost 2-1. But we learned some other things about the team. So it was a good episode. Cruisers FC coming up. Offside called on Cruisers. Arozarena about to reset this one. Ball's up. Zico Bailey with a little bit of a screamer. Took a nice little shot. Guess it could have been a shot. Guess it could have been a pass to Archimedes. You can hear the sound of the supporters letting the chants fly tonight. Free kick for Cruisers FC. Score is currently 2-2. New Mexico United and Modesto Cruizers FC. Ariel Mumba took that free kick. He has 2 goals on the night for Cruisers FC. United trying to get this ball out of their defending half. A Rosarina gathers. He tries to put that one back into play quick. United on the rotation. Cullen Wilkerson over to this one. Oh, United denied. United just not able to really find a clean or clear shot on goal. Grady Gilchrist just letting it fly. Player down for Cruisers FC. Cruisers FC threatening, already one shot in. Rosarina gathers that ball. United with the player down for Cruisers FC. United still trying to find their third goal. Play continuing though. Oh. Oh man. Just a lot of bodies falling, man. As we approach 60 minutes into this one, the score is still 2-2 between New Mexico United and the Cruisers FC from Modesto, California. Cruisers with a free kick, just a little past the half center circle part. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, just past center circle. Wow. Muma puts the ball up, finds a finds one of his teammates literally like right outside of the 6-yard box. Oh man, that's I know he was going for that. Yeah, it was pretty nasty though. He was trying to make a play for the ball, but it was just all body. Just looks like you tripped him, really. Jake LaCava picks up a yellow. Has some substitutes. Will Seymour has come off. Usman Jabeng has gone in. Valentin Noel has gone in for Zico Bailey. So we have a couple of substitutes now. Let's see how this changes the complexity of the game. With Usman Jabeng, you get a great player in the midfield able to really distribute the ball and kind of shut down defensively in the middle as well. Gosh, United's just picking up yellows now. Colin Wilkerson picks up a yellow card now. Looking forward to seeing Valentin Noel in as well. This commentator keeps saying Danny Sanchez. It's Dennis. Yeah, has been pretty. Mm. 62 minutes gone by in this one. United. Usman Jabang is back in the back line playing in a center back position. Don't necessarily want to see Usman back in the center back role. Would rather see him more in the midfield. Um, I think he is a better midfielder. This game just kind of seems kind of flat at the moment. United definitely does need some sort of a spark. Finally, the ball gets decongested a little bit. corner kick for United. As we head into the 65th minute. United with the corner. So Cruisers got a substitution now. Just continue to. United wins that ball back. They send it back to Rose Arena to reset things. United knocking on the door. Just got the ball right there. Oh, on the mark. Luther Archimedes. Ah, yeah. Colin Luckerson. Oh, he gets wrecked. Substitute for New Mexico United. Jake LaCava coming off and now Reed Stevens going on. Now Reed Stevens was at Tormenta last year. South Georgia Tormenta. And USL League One. He had 13 goals. Cruisers FC is pressing, they're looking to get that ball now. Uh-oh. Corner kick for United. New Mexico United seeing if they can find the third goal. Reed Steven on the wing brings it in. Oh. "71 minutes have gone by in this one. Score is tied 2-2 between New Mexico United and Modesto Cruizers FC. This is the first round of the Lamar Hunt Open Cup, the 2026 edition. My name is Chris Walker, and this is the State of United, an independent podcast on the Seek and Strike Network dedicated to covering all things New Mexico United. Tonight, I am here solo doing this live stream covering Open Cup, while my co-host, one being Cole Cottrell, is at the Open Cup match, and the other, Patrick Baca, is watching in another location. Our producer, Veronica Savala, is busy tonight too. So this is me hanging out, watching the game, talking about it along the way. Reed Stevens got the ball again on the wing. Oh, with the footwork. Oh, Archie wasn't in the right place. United gets the ball again. Usman Jabang. Cruisers with two up front. New Mexico. Oh, gotta finish those. Gotta finish those. Cruisers on the transition. Archimede did not. He was just not in the right place. Wasn't in the right place. Puts it right in the spot. They're starting to cramp up a little bit. Cruisers players not used to this altitude. Stuck in that air real fast now. Need to go ahead and make that substitution, Cruisers. "75 minutes have gone by." Yep. Cruiser is really good about time wasting. Goal kick for Cruisers FC. $15 to go. Oh, man. Getting close to the 80-minute mark. This one's still tied up 2-2 between the New Mexico United between New Mexico United and Modesto Cruisers FC. They're stretching out a player. It's cramping up. Not used to this altitude. It's going to get you every time. Oh, oh man. Hmm. Hmm. It's about to be the 80th minute. Not really seeing much for United. See some opportunities, but just nothing really. Yeah, this is crazy. Let me know what you think of the game. Thanks for watching this live stream. United just kind of running out of ideas. Cruisers trying to find the cup set. Goal kicks setting up now for the Cruisers FC. United they've got to make some adjustments. You could tell they're tired though. Now I'll read Steven on the wing. Ciao. United with the throw in. Valentin Noel on the ball. Uh-oh. Cruisers coming up. Up. Couldn't. Wow. Man. Mumba down right now for Cruisers FC. He is going to have to come off the pitch, though. Local fans just booing. Cruisers just sucking up this time. Mumba's coming off, though. Definitely going to be a good amount of stoppage. Man, this game is just off the rails. Oh, this is about the time that United kind of comes alive, tries to find that last 5 minutes to. Start counting. It's ref. Come on. Goalkeeper just taking forever. Man, we're at the 85th minute mark. United. Reed Steven. Oh, what a save. Our committee with the oh, the time wasting continues. Couldn't say I was surprised. I'm not. Jeez. Hey, what do you know? I'm gonna let you in. Yo, what's going on? Hey, look at that. Cole Cottrell live at UNM Complex with a unique vantage point.
Yeah, I have myself muted because it's all loud, but
Yeah, it's all good. 90th minute has gone by. See a good amount of cheering fans. Got a shout out to Kirsten.
unmuting for a second.
There it is. Love it.
New Mexico United goal scored by number
11. Christian Naba with the third goal for the night puts United up 3-2. A much-needed spark. Couldn't have come at a better time. We might have to earmark this as a legendary Open Cup game. All right, boys, just close it out. They just have all that stoppage time, though. How much time are we looking at for stoppage? 7 minutes. Oh, boy.
Yeah, 7 minutes.
Oh, boy. Not bad. Just as long as they can shore it up in the back. The birthday boy, Cole Cottrell, giving you a very unique view. Patrick in the chat. How you liking the game there, Cole? Uh-oh, theatrics. Cruisers FC operating like a pretty good pro team when it comes to time wasting and shithousery. I'm here for it.
All right, hey Chris, I think I got enough right now. I'm gonna
All right.
bow out, but I'll text you. All right.
Sounds good. Thanks for joining.
All right.
The referee is Shoney Ferguson.
Peace.
Peace. That was Cole Cottrell. He jumped on, one of the co-hosts of the State of United. Christian Nava with the third goal. Patrick Baca, the other co-host of the State of United, says, of course, but good for Nava. Cruisers FC just wanting to Cole popped into the stream. Stoppage time going by. This one almost over. Current score 3-2. New Mexico United leading. Who else but Christian Nava, New Mexico's own, getting that third goal at a much needed time. Oh, no. Red card. Uh-oh. Boy, oh boy. Things heating up. Man, the tackles are crazy. This is like when someone gets pissed off in a sports game and then it's just like on a mission to just like bulldoze everyone in their way. Craziness. Almost a complete game here. United trying to close this one out with a 3-2 victory. The game is very chippy right now, too. Man, this game is getting crazy. Let's just close it out, though, guys. Let's close it out. An assistant coach got the red card. Good. We don't like no snitches. Do anything you can to keep Dennis off of the red. Archimedes off for the night. Another academy prospect, Kyle Hoffman, comes in to finish out. Man, yellow cards are flying. Oh, gosh, another red color? Red card shown to Medina of Cruisers FC. That second yellow. Things so chippy. Let's just get out of here, boys. The ref is very generous tonight, huh? Let's go, boys. Let's close this one out. Send this one all the way back to Rosarina. Oh, gosh, there is. Cruizers FC trying to see if they can just sneak another one in. There you go. Put it up front. Falls on it. Should be almost done. Pressing. Cruisers pressing. There it is. There it is. New Mexico United win this one 3-2. Christian Nava with the third goal just before the end of regulation. Such a great situation. 2 goals scored tonight for United. The second one scored by Grady Gilchrist of the Academy. The first goal, of course, was an own goal off of Cruisers FC. So Grady Gilchrist with the second goal. And then, of course, Christian Nava with the third goal to give United the win. This has been a good one. Who knows if I'll do another live stream for the next one? Possibly. Depends on what the circumstances are. But this has been a good night. United definitely still working. Only the second game in for the season. Possession was a little crazy off the rails. Would love to see United do more with less possession. Passing rotation was definitely very high end. Didn't need that many passes. Hope United could kind of fix that. The final stats here: 3 goals, 27 shots for United, 9 on target. So that's about a 33% rate, if you like. 76% possession, 3 offsides, 4 yellow cards, and one red card apiece for each. Cruisers with 24% possession, 5 shots on target, 11 shots. So their probably conversion was about just a little shy of 50%. But when it all comes down to it, it's all about the result. United get that win. Well, for the rest of the crew that's not here, Patrick Baca, Cole Cottrell, Veronica Zavala, I'm Chris Walker. This has been a live stream edition of the Open Cup from the State of United podcast. We'll catch you on our next episode. Remember to find us on Apple and Spotify. And if you'd like to support us on Patreon, you can do that at www.patreon.com/Seek and Strike Network. Feel free to join as a member. You can join free, or if you want to, tip you want to tip us for what we do, and send us a couple bucks. That's cool. Either way, we'll catch you on the next episode, and I am out of here.